Today is the day that you get to experience Max. You go and learn with Max. You go on finance with Max. You go and grow with Max. You go and develop. We go and do everything, bro. Only thing we ain't doing is going backwards. We're moving forwards. But today, the first video I'm ever dropping on this channel is going to be a financial related video. Because I thought to myself, you know what? The market right now is in a horrible place. I thought, what better time than right now to start doing finance videos to help out my people. If investing is something you've always wanted to do, or if you're already a seasoned investor, a new investor, come to the videos, enjoy, come for the entertainment. And as always, going forwards in the future, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is strictly for entertainment purposes only. Now today I thought to myself, right, the stock market is in a horrible place. It's a bloodbath right now. Everything is crashing. The blue chips are even starting to go down now. Everything's starting to go down now. Everything's overvalued. We're in a bubble. But is this a surprise? No, because if you're someone with a bit of logic, you saw this coming from day one. From day one, as soon as we went into lockdown, the market crashed. The reality is, it should have kept crashing. That's the reality of it. It should have kept going down. But no, we had a rapid recovery thanks to the Federal Reserve printing a lot of money, stimulus checks, and also people being at home having nothing better to do. So they got involved in stocks, large rising retail investors, and so on and so on. So the market made a very, very quick recovery. And then it didn't slow at all. It just kept going up and up and up and up like there was going to be no consequences to the actions. And before we know it, Tesla is over $1 trillion in valuation. Like, how that happened still baffles me to this day. Personally, on a realistic term, it's a $100 billion company, realistically. But that's just my opinion on the matter. Will it ever be that? Very much doubt it. Everyone loves Elon Musk. I think that's the main reason behind it, you know, like everyone just loves Elon. Like, I rate the guy as well. A lot of people like him. He's an unusual character. He's different. He keeps it real. And he's the richest man in the world right now. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I quite like the guy. A lot of people I see what's likable about him. But anyway, so basically with the markets now starting to do a U-turn, I believe now is the correction that we was supposed to be getting when we first went into lockdown, when the pandemic first kicked in. Now, there is a lot of companies that have actually benefited from this situation. Now, we've clearly seen in the last couple of years, chip shortages, supply chain issues, etc. Chip shortages and semiconductors. Now, going forward, these are companies that are just going to be rising and rising and rising and rising and just growing like crazy. So these ones I don't expect to be going down much. Now there's other companies that are extremely overvalued that have already taken turns. Like for example, like I mentioned Tesla, but Tesla hasn't gone down. Tesla, I believe at some point, there will be something that causes it to go down at least 25% from where it is now. But there's companies like Square, now known as Block, PayPal, etc. like this, that was just getting mad overvalued. Roku, Teladoc, Peloton, all these companies, mad overvalued, have now started taking U-turns. And a lot of these have actually bottomed out to pre-pandemic levels before the crash. Now, personally, the current state we're in our economy, it seems right now that everyone is panicking. Now, there's a lot of things that have been oversold. A lot of things that have been oversold. And yeah, we're gonna have to go through videos of these in the future. I'm gonna have like a challenge video where I'm doing a $10 a day challenge investing from today onwards all the way through the end of 2025. And I just want to see and show you how simple it is to actually build wealth and build a considerable amount of money from a small investment. But yeah, I think a lot of these valuations have just gone insane. There's companies out there like Shift Technology who are currently at a market cap lower than their cash on hand. Now, Robinhood, I understand a lot of people dislike Robinhood because of what happened during the whole AMC GME thing. I get that I was personally affected by that too. And they also did stitch me up, probably worse than you guys, because what they done to me was worse, because I come in a bit late. But then, yeah, I'm not going to get into that anyway. But Robinhood is sitting at, has a 8 billion, I think Robinhood currently has about 8 billion cash in hand. And their current market cap is around 15 billion, which is insane. Now they're expanding into crypto wallets, more retail investors. Like, this is a no-brainer. This company is literally so cheap. It's just been shorted. Personally, I just IPO'd at the wrong time, and people just love to short this place. Not many people are fond of the CEO. Not many people are fond of the company itself due to what they've done. So they're just shorting. But it seems to be bottoming out around the $15 mark. In my opinion, the EV markets are extremely overvalued right now. When we've got people like Rivian at over 100 billion, yeah, it's gone down to around 80 billion now. Tesla over $1 trillion. Lucid Motors, what were they sitting at? 80 billion? 65 to 80 billion? Where's the logic in that? But then, don't get it twisted, we have the one I love. Ggpi, Polestar. This one is so undervalued, it is unreal. Now, this is because the current market condition, it being a SPAC, they haven't announced a merger, and obviously it's not a USA company. The whole fear with the Chinese companies listing, obviously Polestar isn't a Chinese company, but it has a major shareholder which is Chinese in Geely. But this affects that stock. This does not affect that stock at all in any way, shape or form. Yes, they're building vehicles in China right now, but going forward, I think they're just going to be expanding throughout Europe and USA. And Europe is a massive market. And the fact it is so undervalued compared to the other EV companies is just unreal. But anyway, what I want to say is, going forward, I think we're going to see big downturns in the more blue chips. I think going forward we'll see about 10 to 25% drop in the bigger companies like Nvidia. Nvidia's already dropped quite a fair amount, from 330 down to 260 something. So Nvidia may drop down to 250. It is Nvidia's year, do you know what I mean? So like, people are just going to be snapping that up, purchasing that up. So personally, if you wanted to get into Nvidia, not financial advice of course, I would start dollar cost averaging into that right now, because right now it's still overvalued for what I like. Obviously I wouldn't want to be paying more than $200 a share. Even then I would think that's more in a higher end estimate compared to like some other semiconductors. But Nvidia is leading the way, and they're pricing in, of course, for future sales and growth rather than what it's actually worth today. So unless you want to be looking back in 5 years thinking, oh, I wish I bought Nvidia for 260, I would start dollar cost averaging now, for me personally. Like I say, it's not financial advice for anyone else. But there is a lot of things that, like small cap companies, that have been absolutely battered. Small caps, low revenue, non-profitable businesses. If you're in any of these things, oh boy, it's been a horrible year. And the thing is it going to get better? Is it going to get worse? I think with this whole inflation, everyone is just overreacting. You think that the American economy is not going to rebound from this like it's nothing. Do you know how much money is floating around? Do you know how much wealth there is? Like, look at the cryptocurrency market right now. How much money is pumped into cryptocurrency? And cryptocurrency still doesn't actually have, like, I don't know. Yeah, I know a lot of people are going to get upset with this, but don't slate me for it. But it's true. Cryptocurrency still doesn't actually have an actual purpose right now. So we've got money that we've just invested into speculation that will become nothing. Now, there's a potential that cryptocurrencies will start getting adopted in specific things. Like Tesla have now started using Dogecoin for some of their merchandise, and other people may follow suit. But realistically, cryptocurrencies, it is way too volatile to be used as a currency. Now, it could be used as a currency amongst people, but to be used as a currency for everything, I don't know. Personally, I think history is going to repeat itself with cryptocurrencies, especially going forward as we have bigger fears, recession fears, inflation fears, interest rates rising, and people start thinking, oh my God, look at the state of the stock market, or oh no, the cryptos have crashed 25%, and everyone's just going to panic, take all their money out all at once, and before you know it, cryptos has gone back to square one, and then we're in the same cycle of pump and dump, and then people also want to be taking out money out of crypto because they would have made massive profits and investing into the stock market, which has gone down a drastic amount. So in my opinion, I'm not getting involved in crypto whatsoever right now. Maybe if it drops 25% from where we are today and Bitcoin starts hitting around the $25,000 mark, then I may consider it, because at the end of the day, it's still something that people is interested in, and it is a good investment going forward in the future. Now, like I was saying about the American economy, this is the strongest the economy has ever been. People are rich. Like, there's a lot of people become millionaires, especially during the pandemic. A lot more millionaires. A lot of people have become middle class. A lot more people are investing. A lot more people are building wealth. And a lot more people have built wealth. And there's so much disposable income, and people are just wasting money like crazy. Like, look at Nike, for example. People are buying resold Nike trainers. They can't get hold of them. They're just selling. You can't get enough of it. New pair of Jordans every week. Oh, I couldn't buy that. Let me spend 300 quid to buy it. New pair of Dunks. Oh, let me go buy that. Like, the economy is booming. New cars. Oh, let me go buy that. Oh, a new Tesla. Let me go buy that. People are just buying things like crazy. It's like we're not short of money. There are whole inflation things. Everyone's panicking. It's gone up to 7%. But if you break down the numbers, the majority of that 7% is through oil price. The oil price has shot up. Used cars have gone up, all because of supply chain issues and chip shortages. But this is all just going to, in 2020, all this is going to start to rotate. And by 2023, supply chain issues will be sorted, chip shortages would be sorted. Price of petrol is going to go down as more people buy electric vehicles. Now, if you want to avoid the 7% inflation and actually have inflation at 3% rather than 7%, buy an electric vehicle. Then inflation for you isn't 7%. It will only be 3% because you're not paying the crazily inflated prices for the petrol and diesel. So yeah, the American economy will recover from this very fast. 2025, I think, say for example, we're here now, like, this is the bubble we've gone into. We're going to take the dip down. This is the break-even point. We're going to go below the break-even point. 2023, we start to come back up. 24, we've hit break-even. 25, we're out of it. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 onwards, the economy is going to be booming. We will be back stronger. Businesses are going to be making a load of money. More people are becoming wealthy. More people are going to be investing. This is why I'm here making this video, so that you can invest for the future. And what time to better build wealth than when everyone is panicking? That's what they always tell you. It's difficult when everyone's panicking, because you're panicking. You're thinking, what if it never comes back? What if the economy never gets better? What if we go into a recession or the Great Depression and we lose all this money? What if? But realistically, look at history. Since the stock market has started, there's always been situations like this. People have panicked and sold everything or lost everything. But if they just held and waited, look at it now. Would they have less or more? They would have more. So you don't lose until you sell. So now is the best time. There's businesses that are there with 75% cheaper than they were a year ago. So you got potential to be making 100% returns, 200% returns, 300% returns. So going forward, this is why I made this channel. I want us to all build wealth together. Now, I hope this video gave you a little insight on what we're going to be doing. This is just an introduction. I'm going to start my $10 a day challenge on Monday, not on Monday, because the market is closed for some reason. Why is the market closed Monday? I don't even know. I didn't even check. Obviously, I'm in the UK, so I don't understand why the market's closed Monday. But on Tuesday, however, I might do a video on the stocks that we're going to pick, because we're going to be picking stocks. We're not going to be investing into index funds and stuff, which is all for entertainment purposes only. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There's going to be a lot of content coming out. And if you want to get rich and you love money like I do, I suggest you subscribe to the channel, like and comment. and give me advice on different stocks that you like, your favorite stock, what you think's going to grow, what you think's going to crash. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your days and don't forget to subscribe.